Hey everybody, Grunty's here, back with episode 3 of my Nuzlocke challenge. To recap from the previous episode, we kick things off by speaking with Captain Avery, setting sail on our Nuzlocke journey. To earn his protection from the Armada, Avery tasked us with recovering a prized possession of his, the Jade Amulet, which has been stolen by none other than his former crewmate Finn Dorsal. Before we could chase Finn down, a bombardment erupted in Avery's court, and we were sent to check in with Rigby outside the Skull Mountain. He directed us to Bonnie Ann, who was holding her ground at the Skull Mountain. Bonnie made us a deal. Stop the Troggies responsible for the bombardment, and she joins our crew. So we just did that, took down the Troggies and welcomed Bonnie Ann aboard. Next we reported to Lieutenant Smollett, who informed us that 2 of his best men had vanished while tracking Finn. We followed their trail to the bridge where we found Livesey trapped in a cage. He explained he'd need a key, which was held by some Troggy shamans. After defeating them and freeing Livesey, he told us what happened. He and Shepard were ambushed by Finn's goons, the Cutthroats, and got separated. To learn more, Livesey suggested we draw out the Cutthroats while he snuck around for the intel. We fought them off, and in return, Livesey found a note revealing that Finn is waiting for a buyer deep inside the Skull Temple. And that's where we left off. Let's dive back in and see what's next on our wild pirate adventure. As I make my way in the Skull Cave in further depth, I stumble across a hidden passage leading straight to the Temple of Gloom. But first, something catches my eye. A mysterious chest up ahead. Of course, I had to check out. Inside, my very first piece of gear for this Nuzlocke run. Not bad, some decent stats that'll definitely help early on. As I get to the hidden passage, I cut through the overgrown vines guarding the passage, and I stepped inside the temple. That's when I spotted Shepard. Clearly relieved to see someone who's not trying to eat him. He mentions he made it in here earlier, but got trapped for hours, constantly on edge. He knows I've met up with Livesey and quickly gets down to business. Apparently, Finn is just down the tunnel in the throne room. But, of course, there's a problem. The tunnels are flooded and raging water is blocking our path. Shepard says the shrine nearby is the key of draining the water. There are 3 keystones on the statues. Press them all and the drain opens. Simple enough, right? Well, not exactly. The shrine's crawling with Troggies. Finn's goons tried to drive them out, but they are still holed up inside. And they're not fans of visitors. First, we have to take out a few Cutthroats to get the key to the shrine. After some shark smashing action, we grab the key and head inside. Inside the shrine, we manage to press all 3 keys, draining the water and yikes, drowning the Troggies in the process. Brutal, but effective. Returning to Shepard, he's super grateful. He even volunteers to join us in the fight against Finn before heading back to report. We finally reached the throne room, our first boss dungeon of the game. Finn's there, he's feeling a bit bold. He taunts us, says we made 3 mistakes: taking this job, not bringing an army, and fighting him in the dark, where he claims to shine. This fight was difficult, and really tough. But with the help of Shepard and my crew at my side, we hold our ground. Through grit and teamwork, we take down Finn, recover the amulet, and make our way back to Avery. Avery congratulates me on completing the mission, and is even surprised I didn't swap his amulet for fake. Hey, credit where it's due, right? This wraps up this leg of the adventure. Stay tuned, pirates, there's more to come next time on this Nuzlocke series. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying the ride. Until then, sail safe.